This is live right here. It's your boy Tyrone Burton. I'm in the house right now, an apartment in Hollywood. Just This is the building of TDB Entertainment. TDB is Tyrone Burton Entertainment, also known as $1 Trillion Boss Entertainment. We're gonna be featuring many productions. We're gonna be shooting many productions. We're gonna we're gonna do God's work in the earth, and we're gonna entertain the people. So far, we shot. Well, let me start off like this. When I was about 11 years old, I transferred out of the street life. Close to 11, I transferred out of the street life into the entertainment life. Went from the hood to Hollywood eventually. But in the beginning stages, it was dark. In the beginning of my street life, of course, was dark. And then the Lord, I would say, saved me through entertainment. He gave me something to do. And my mom and dad, they had us, me and my brother Daryl, brought up to the youth center at DYC, which is this brother right here, Emmett Fogert, the white guy, and I'm the black guy next to him. We love each other. He's white, I'm black, and we mix like oil and water. We don't. No, so I'm joking. We mix great. That's my man. Emmett knows. We Later on, he brought in somebody, and we did the movie Squeeze. Before Squeeze, when I was about 11, I did Fox 25 Kids Club host. I was the host in New England for about 4 years, and we did some PSAs. Emmett Fogert and myself and Eddie and Fung and my brother Anthony and Donnie was at DYC with us. He did a commercial, PSA, Big Brothers or something like that. He was walking the wall. Anthony was in our group ECU in the beginning stages, and then we went off, and Robert Patton Sproul was brought the um, into the collaborative DYC, and he brought my light just dimmed. I don't know why. Maybe I gotta touch the screen. There it is. Um, Robert Patton Sproul came in, and we did some PSAs. Before you do something stupid, ask yourself, what's it worth? That was the first three batches of campaign we did. First three commercials. We did anti-smoking. We did with Sparkle Henderson. We did gang prevention with myself, Tyrone Burton, and Fung Van Duong, and Eddie Kutana did the sex prevention. Before you do something stupid, ask yourself, what's it worth? You want to have sex with the girl without a condom or something like that. And she was like, I don't think we're ready for this. So those are the three productions we did at the youth center. And then Emmett, with Robert Patton Sproul, he wrote some ideas and stories from our lives that we told him he put into the movie Squeeze. He created a script called Squeeze, and we shot it. And from there, the deal was we don't get paid unless it gets sold. So we were just happy to do a movie. This was my first movie, which later on was sold to Miramax for about $1 million. And this is the Independent Spirit Award right here. It says Tyrone Burton Best Debut Performance Squeeze in honor of your outstanding achievement and creative contribution to independent filmmaking. So now I'm here today. That movie Squeeze got me known in Hollywood. Aretha Jones, I think, seen the movie. It played in New York, L.A., and Boston. Aretha Jones, I think, told Robert Townsend, hey, they was looking for the character TK about that time, and they contacted me in the youth center and wanted to know if I was interested in audition for TK. Of course, so Warner Brothers basically flew me out here to Hollywood. That's how I got from the hood to Hollywood, and I asked God to bless me with the job. I asked him to bless me with the role in Jesus Christ's name, and boom, he gave it to me. After hard work and prayer, I was TK on the Warner Brothers show Parenthood. This is the day that I found out I got the job, and if you can see close in, I'm pointing up to heaven, because of course that's where it came from. The blessing came from on high. That's Warner Brothers, one of their lots. They still got that on Hollywood Way in Burbank, and I did 33 episodes. Jesus was 33 when he left. When he left the earth, I did 33 episodes on the Parenthood, and it was fun. It was a lot of money. Went from welfare to making 12, 13,000 an episode, and this was for 4 days of work, and it was a blessing. And now after that, I did some movies. I met Ernest Johnson. I got baptized in Jesus Christ's name, according to Acts 2:38, and I had confessed according to Romans 10:9 when I was about 16. I started my relationship with the Lord personally. My father, my dad, and my mom had us in the church at a young age, and I veered off and got into the street life with me and my brother Daryl at an early age, and then I got into the youth center. But Yeah, that's my boy Mike right there in the wing, right there. We got many wings in this apartment. We got the right wing, we got the left wing, and we got the north wing. And I'm in the back. I'm in the, you could call that the south. That's the east side. We in the west side over here, because I'm born and raised in Boston. So keep the east side to like this side. Yes or no? I'm joking. Because I ain't never going to die. When I leave here, I'm going to be with the King of all kings, Jesus Christ, the Lord of lords, and the King of Kings. Now check this out to stay focused on my point. So boom, I came out here after Parenthood. I did a movie with Ernest Johnson called Floss, and he did another movie after that, Foster Babies. I starred in both of those. Todd Bridges directed both of those, and his brother James Bridges. Then the third movie we did, Auto Recovery. Boom, those played in Hollywood Video, and then Auto Recovery, boom, hit Blockbuster. Then I did a movie called Robin the Hood that I starred in. And I'm looking down. I'm not looking at you guys, whoever's watching this, because I'm looking at myself. This is my new computer. I just invested in this. So before this investment, I did Promise. I wrote Promise, which is my gospel comedy play. I directed it. I starred in it. I played 3 original funny characters in there. I played Cousin Pimp. That's a little weak version. I'm tired. I just woke up. I ain't tired, but I ain't really in. Let me do it right. Keep it pimpin', pimp. That's Cousin Pimp a little bit. That's still a little weak version. But in here, this is Promise. This is the new gospel comedy play written by myself, starring myself, directed by myself. With the help of the Lord, I got it done. This was my first independent project. I shot myself. The Lord helped me get it done. And now we shot this in maybe 2006. Yeah, we shot in 2006 near the Staples Center in California at a black box theater. And then we went into editing for 2007. Then 2008 went into distribution, self-distributing the gospel comedy throughout the world. And so what I did with my revenues was I invested it back into the business so I can continue to create more. So I'm talking to you through my new Mac. This is my Mac. When I was younger, I thought I was a Mac. Now I'm sitting before Mac. Who's really the Mac? I think Bill Gates is the biggest pimp of all time. Did he create the Mac, or he did Apple? No, he did
Jobs.
He did
Steve Jobs.
He did Bill Gates did
Microsoft.
Microsoft. That's my boy Mike that you hear. If you hear some powerful voice, yeah. But Bill Gates might be a pimp because he is on everybody's countertop with his creation. Or everybody, almost everybody. But anyhow, to get back to the point, so then I did Promise. I shot Promise, and I used my revenues, and I invested it back. This is my first investment right here. This new Mac right here. This computer. This is a $2,000 investment. And I got first investment from my proceeds from my self-distributing of my gospel comedy play was my camera. I got the T3i. When I went to Boston, me and my brother Darryl went to the Film Shack with Robert Pattinson, who directed Squeeze right there. Who directed that movie, Squeeze, and Robert Pattinson told me, he told me and Darryl, my brother, to start off with to get the Canon T3i. So I went and when I left Boston, got back here. I'm in Hollywood now. I just invested in the Canon T3i. It's sitting right there in front of the Mac. I got it about 2 days ago. The day before yesterday. Today is Thursday. I got it Tuesday, I believe. And then that was about a $1,240 investment. First digital camera I've invested in. My first camera, my video camera, my dad bought me. He got for me when we was living on 4th Circuit Square. And I shot a documentary called From the Hood to Hollywood. That was my process from Boston to Hollywood. The plane ride, the limos, they were going to Warner Brothers to auditioning with me and Emmett. I got that. I want to turn that into a documentary. I shot that with my first camera that my dad got for me. It was analog. Now this is my first digital camera that I bought for myself, the T3i Canon. And this is my second investment, the Mac, which is a quad. It's like 4 horses. I was told it's like a V8 compared to a V6. So let's get producing, let's get creating, let's get making more entertainment for the world. This is TDB, the $1 trillion boss, Tyrone Burton. Love you. God is with us. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. We about to entertain the world.
He